All right, approximately 19 aircrafts were in the air at the time of this air crash near the Reagan National Airport and were diverted to Dulles International Airport, about 20 miles west. There were 858 flights scheduled to take off and land at the Reagan National Airport on 29 January, and 869 flights were scheduled to take off and land today. Mr. Saxena, this is obviously an example of how. Okay, Mr. Saxena is not there with us, but this is obviously a bad example of how Air Force airspace is mixing with commercial and civilian airspace. And that's exactly why this crash happened. The air traffic controller audio has captured the moment the air traffic control operators asked the helicopter if the commercial flight operated by PSA Airlines is in sight. Additional air traffic control audio shortly before the collision captures the helicopter pilot saying Pat 25 has aircraft in sight, and request appeal separation, and the tower then alerted another plot, I beg your pardon, the pilot of what has taken place. The audio also revealed that another pilot had seen the incident and confirmed with an air traffic controller. Mr. Vipul Saxena joins us on the broadcast to talk about this. Mr. Saxena?
Yeah.
Well, this is also, very confusing to wonder and figure out how Air Force airspace and commercial airspace have come together.
No, see, it's like this. There are different type of airports. Some airports which are purely commercial airports or civil airports. Some airports which are exclusively defense airports. And some airports which are, partly shared between the civil operations and the defense airports. Those are basically defense airports, but also allowed by for the civil operations. More than that, defense aircraft can fly from any airport with prior permissions and various protocols which are to be followed. Okay. Now, only thing is surprising thing is that how this helicopter was flying in the area which was in the landing path, approach path of civilian aircraft. That's number one. Second thing, what happens normally is that when the defense aircraft fly for their training or some operations, they normally do not follow the RT channel of the civilian traffic. They have their internal RT the channels. Okay, so if the helicopter was not monitoring the civilian traffic matter, then definitely that would have been one handicap that they missed out this this traffic. But the point is that this aircraft is very high performance helicopter, which got a huge night vision capability. They pick up a spot on the ground from 1,000 and 2,000 feet, from 5,000 feet height, using their night vision capability. So how this helicopter missed out an aircraft approaching on their operation path? So I don't know, when the investigation happens, I'm sure something of this like communication gap, or not monitoring civil traffic communication, or even their traffic controller not informing the helicopter about the civilian traffic approaching in. And third part, that the defense helicopter pilot not keeping a lookout for other traffic in the vicinity. I think one of these reasons will come out in the investigation.
All right. Well, two data recorders or black boxes have been recovered by a dive team from the American